4 against Michigan and then win on the road.
Yeah, it was a rough week of practice last year for us, especially after that Michigan game. I think guys finally, it was time to kind of lock in, kind of get things going, and so we kind of took the same approach this year, especially with the quick turnaround. Yesterday, Coach Will kind of took care of us, but there was a lot of mental work to it. We were in spiders, and then today was, you know, a regular bloody Tuesday for us, full pads going at each other. So yeah, no, I'm really, I'm happy with how the guys came out and attacked the work this week.
For short weeks, is that noticeable to you as a player when you have that Saturday to Friday, or no?
Yeah, usually we have that Sunday off to kind of just come in, recover, kind of, take a breather, come watch film. But that wasn't the case this week, obviously, because of being a shorter week. So we came in, lifted, kind of had a Sunday and our Monday combined. So we were here. I mean, I was here probably from 11 to 6, 7 at night. Then we had practice yesterday.
What kind of stands out to you about this Illinois team you're facing when you've watched them on film?
Yeah, they're super physical up front. I think they do real well with their scheme offensively. They got a big back. Their quarterback's really mobile. So we're going to have some challenges, but, we're up for it. And I'm just excited to go out there with our guys and compete.
What do you remember? You said the quarterback's mobile. He got out a few times against you guys last year. How important? Well, it's obviously important that you have lane integrity, but how do you guys kind of keep that when a guy's mobile?
Yeah, it just goes down to being smart with your pass rush. Understanding that this guy likes to scramble. He's fast. I mean, he looks faster this year than he was last year. Another year, he's definitely smarter in his decision making. So it's just communicating with whoever you're rushing with. So for me, for instance, like I might talk to MJ a little bit, just telling him, I might decide to hit a speed rush up the field so he can cover me and come underneath just in case for that step up. Or, I tell MJ to go ahead and, do whatever move you want to do. I'm going to be right here for you. So if he gets out, then I'll kind of be there to cover him.
Some of your younger pass rushers, like Prince, they have to feel fast. Like, can that be challenging at times with the speed with which they get up there to know that quarterback might be coming right at you after like even a second?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of like understanding like who you're playing with. So, when MJ, he's going to be more of a power rusher, right? So I kind of understand that he's going to get the quarterback to step up just enough for him to be in my lap. But with like you said with Princewell, he gets so far up the field because he's just so fast. It makes me have to be like, all right, this guy's going to step up a little bit faster because Princewell's going to get there a little bit quicker. So I have to be more, ready for my pass rush move to win, or working from B to A to B type of deal.
It's sellout 400. I mean, you've been here since 2019. What are your memories of just the sellout streak of the fan base, just in your time at Nebraska?
Yeah, no, the fans here, there's I know they say there's no better place, but I mean, I really believe that. I've always, told how appreciative I am of the support that the fans gave us over the last 6 years I've been here. I felt like there's never been a drop. It was definitely weird, like during COVID, not being able to have everyone in there. But just to be able to play in front of these people who, pour their heart and soul into us and, just want us to win so badly and just, be good. I think it's just awesome to be able to go out there and represent.
Does that COVID year make you more appreciative of, the environments from the past 2 weeks?
Oh, 100%. This is definitely the loudest, like streak-wise, like how loud it's been every game. Usually I'm able to hear kind of what the offense is saying, and now I got to kind of like lean in and kind of put my ear so it looks like I'm listening to them, and so they might, be a little bit more quieter, or, they talk about it in the huddle or whatever. But, the atmosphere this year has been absurd. It's been insane.
You guys like this run of night games, 3 in a row like this? It's been kind of fun to be under the lights.
Yeah, I always love night games, but, sitting around in the hotel all day is kind of challenging just because, I know a lot of guys have also said, you don't want to get hyped up too quick. Then you don't have any juice for the game later. But, being able to play a night game in front of everybody and I think it adds an extra layer of that atmosphere that Nebraska brings.
Well, some guys go to classes Friday on the team. I mean, you talk to anybody what school is still going on, or will you guys be able to just do your normal Friday routine?
I think it'll be normal Friday. I think the academics is taken care of, sending out emails saying, whatever. I mean, you still have to get your work turned in, right? And they usually are pretty good at having that whatever's due that day done, by today or something like that. So they make sure everything's handled academic-wise before we can go focus on football.
Ty, how much do you think getting Jamari back is going to help with playing that level of physicality on the line?
Jamari, he brings this kind of unnatural juice to the defense, I think. And, it might have been something we were lacking last week, just kind of we're a little dull. I don't think anybody, didn't want to go out there and play, right? But I think he brings this kind of spark and energy that definitely fits well within our defense.
It feels like Kai's been playing some good football, and he had that red shirt last year. It sounds like Riley's going to do the same thing this year. How have you seen him jump, and also what's it say to you that guys are willing to kind of accept that and see the bigger plan?
Well, I mean, for me personally, I redshirted also, right? So just to be able to tell those guys, look, another year of development where you can go against, the one offense every single day just to get better and hone your craft. Because, I believe we have one of the best offenses in the Big Ten, if not the country. So to be able to get reps against those guys is, you can't really compare it to anything else when we just go over there to scout team. Those guys work their ass off over there on scout team, but to go against the ones is awesome. So, and then, like you said, Kai's had a big jump. I think just mentally he's grown up a little bit. So to watch him go out there and do his thing and figure out, how different practice is to a game, what that kind of environment, like in practice you might get a redo or we have to redo a play and you get to work on it again, but that's not how it goes in the game.
Describe your relationship with Matt Rule. He was very complimentary of you yesterday and even went so far to say that players like you are the reason he coaches.
Yeah, me and Coach Rule have a great relationship. When he first got here, I wasn't really too sure, but, about 2 weeks in with the things he was saying and how he wanted to, lead this team, I was bought in from that moment. And I just think that it just goes to show, buying in, and now here we are in year 2. I mean, that's the reason why I came back, because I knew it was going to work. So just to be able to see it come true is awesome. And yeah, so the relationship with me and him, like back and forth, we go back and forth on the field. I'll stop by his office just to chat with him for 5 minutes or whatever before meetings, and then
Coach Rule used you as an example with redshirting Riley this season, saying that you can be Ty in the future. Like, what did your redshirt year mean for you in your career development?
Yeah, so I looked at guys like Stilly. Stilly was a big mentor to me when I first got here. Really taught me, a lot of my football IQ from that young age, and kind of helped me mature quicker, so I could become a part of that, 2 deep or whatever, to go out there and be, useful for the defense. And, going against that offense every day, it was a lot of fun because, yeah, they told me kind of what to do, but they just said really try to mess them up and, just go as hard as you can. So I think it helped me find that motor to kind of, and then, sometimes you don't even have a rotation on scout, so you're taking all of those plays. So then, stamina goes up and conditioning goes up as well.
Ty, just to go back a couple minutes, you said you believe you have one of the best offenses in the Big Ten, if not the country. What makes you believe that?
I just think it's the mentality I've seen over there. Just those guys, the work that they put in every day. Going out, we start with practice with team compete, and, it's almost like a game-like situation. Guys are going 110% against each other. So it's almost like, we're getting extra game reps during the week before we even get to the game.
Anything else for Ty?
Hey, there was a video of you kind of, with Jack Potenza.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes forget how big you are?
Yeah, I was just juiced. I was pretty pumped that, we blocked that field goal. And, in the hotel, we do this little neurocharge thing, and we kind of do that same, jump in the air and body slam each other. And, yeah, no, I was just juiced. I didn't even know I knocked him over, to be honest. I ran all the way down the sideline to go back to our side of the bench, and he came over and had a few choice words for me after the fact, and I was like, I didn't even know. I'm sorry. I didn't even know. So, yeah, no, we decided just to keep it to a handshake last week.
Okay. Thanks, Ty.
Thanks.